The country, the kind of war that has erupted between and taking from India versus Bharat.
Simple majority will be enough for the amendment that's coming up.
Bharat is the original old word. I think that the India is more. I think the British brought this word during their design.
Article 1 of the Constitution itself uses both these terminologies. It says India, that is Bharat.
That India cannot be compared to the India which we come from.
I'm straight away joined by Mr. Shivaji Raje, the descendant of Shivaji Maharaj, straight away on this very particular topic because his words certainly matter. So you come from the clan of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. How and which way you react, because this particular war has come out with a very solid heat, India versus Bharat.
You're mixing totally everything. India, which has been formed by all the political parties, that's a political word, INDIA. But let us not mix with India and Bharat. India, this word originated during the British time, British regime. And Bharat was an original word. This is what I've been told. So if you use Bharat, I think one should accept it with great humility. I don't see there should be a fight. There should be rugged words between India and Bharat. And India, to an extent, you could call India also. India is not a wrong word. But at the same time, if you want to change and call yourself as Bharat, that is also nothing wrong in it.
Well, you talk about opposition, you talk about Congress. They go ahead and say that G20, the multilateral platform, the invitation of G20 dinner comes as president of Bharat and not president of India, and that's why an objection has been raised.
It all depends what the parliament wants and what parliament decision has been taken. I'm totally unaware. I was just traveling from Chandigarh. I just came this morning and I was told about this. So, but by using Bharat, I don't see there's anything wrong to it. And India is also nothing wrong. Both the words are synonymous.
Wait, one last thing. They also say because opposition alliance is having an acronym of INDI alliance. That's why right now the current government is taking an objection and it is trying to change India to Bharat.
No, I won't comment on that, and I don't think they have that kind of an attitude. That's a totally a political outfit altogether. Which is called I.N.I.A. So that INDI cannot be compared to the India which we come from. So political, they have NDA, they have INDIA. There are two different things. Bharat and Bharat is the original old word. I think that the India is more. I think the British brought this word during their regime. And if we wish to be called as Bharat, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Now we'll be joining by Gyanan Singh, senior advocate. He will be speaking to us regarding the present scenario and what are the provisions and what are the hurdles that will be going through in between India and Bharat controversy. Regarding the present controversy that has come up of India and Bharat, do you think it's a controversy at all, or it's?
I don't see any conflict in this because Article 1 itself uses, Article 1 of the Constitution itself uses both these terminologies. It says India, that is Bharat. This is how we have named our country.
Sir, also regarding the use of Bharat in the preamble of India, what do you think? What are the things has to be kept in mind?
Yes, India is there in the preamble. It is Bharat is missing, which is there in Article 1, which names our state. So, in case the government wants to introduce the word Bharat side by side or wants to remove India and put Bharat, both these possibilities are there and both can be done through an amendment to the Constitution, as preamble can be amended. And it has been amended in the past. Secular and socialist words were added by the Indira Gandhi government in 1976, 42nd Amendment. And I don't see any conflict between India and Bharat because both these terminologies are there in the Constitution, and Article 1 uses both these terms.
So you were giving the example of the Ireland, and so if you can just
Yes.
elaborate it a little
Yes,
bit.
actually, when it comes to interpretation, when the Constituent Assembly actual draft was there, it said India, that is Bharat, which we see today. But there was an amendment moved by H.V. Kamath, which said that he wanted to introduce on the lines of Ireland, higher state shall be known as higher, which in English translation will be Ireland. So he said Bharat, which in English translation shall be known as India. So this was rejected. So there was a parity sort of thing, India and Bharat together. But when you see the present language, as far as I understand, it says India, that is Bharat. Bharat, which is being identified as India. Maybe India was a popular name at those times, but actual name which I see from this language is Bharat.
Sir, last question. So do you think that like simple majority will be enough for this amendation? Or
Yes, as long as specific provisions are there in the constitution which requires a special majority, and there are provisions which affect federal structure, there you need a special majority plus half the states have to consent. But in other parts, in these things, simple majority will be enough to amend the constitution. This is my view.
thank you. According to the senior advocate that we spoke to with right now, he says that simple majority will be enough for the amendment that's coming up, and also he says that he sees no conflict because so far in various of the documents we use Bharat Sarkar as well as Government of India. However, in the preamble, while mentioning in the preamble the particular word Bharat instead of India does require some of the amendments. With camera person Sumit, Jarmala reports from Supreme Court for the New Indian.
For such fine news breaks and video features from ground on your mobile phones, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The New Indian, by clicking on the bell icon. Also, follow us on the social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Co.